Welcome back. Welcome to Ignite Cam. Here we are. We are doing another session, another episode of Ignite Cam. As a lot of our players are getting ready for some provincial tryouts. But first of all, we just want to, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Or after you hit the subscribe button, hit notification if you're new to this channel. Welcome. I also want to have a shout out to our sponsor, Wayback Burgers. They are delicious. If you want to go to their restaurant, their place, it is at 1255 St. James, Unit 6. So today we got a couple of players that I want to introduce and interview. We got a young man here who's playing for the 04, which he should be coming over here when I'm talking now. Oh, here he comes. He'll introduce himself to you. Now we're doing a little bit of combination of the 04s. We've yet to interview an 04 player, but here we are. This is
Michael.
Michael. What is your last name, Michael?
Adebi.
Oh,
my last name is Adebi.
Adebi. All right. So Michael, also AKA known as
Big Mike.
Why do they call you Big Mike? Is it because you have large calves? Or do you have just a big body, like pretty toned up, muscular?
All of you.
All of the above. So when you have a chance to see Big Mike in action, take a look at everything because he is a pretty big boy. All right, so because there's also a reason why they call you Big Mike is because there is another Michael on your team, correct?
Yes.
And is he anything close to you?
No.
You can say whatever you want. Like
Exactly.
he's gonna probably watch this and go, "Come on now, why you gotta say that, brother?" Okay, well, is he bigger than you? Is he smaller?
He's smaller.
He's smaller, so he's known as
Oh my.
Small Mike. Okay, well, I got a couple of questions to ask you. So, playing with Ignite, when you go into a basketball game, do you have any rituals, pre-game rituals that you kind of do over and over again just to prepare yourself for the battle on the court?
I don't really have anything that is consistent. I just get there and I'm just ready.
You just show up, eh?
Yeah.
You just do your thing, like every Big Mike should do. Okay. So, if someone were to go into your bag, right, would they find something that would surprise them? What's one thing if a teammate goes in your bag and goes, "Whoa, man, Big Mike's got
You might find some socks.
that's it? Smelling socks or
Like
fresh?
old socks.
Ooh, funky? Kind of. All right, so how long have you been playing with Ignite?
This is my third year.
Third year. So we actually found Big Mike on the streets. No, we didn't. We didn't find him on the streets. We actually found him playing football, and I was actually coaching that team. And we asked you, would you be interested in playing basketball? Prior to that, did you know how to play basketball?
Yeah.
You did?
Played
Community. With who?
with Samir.
Yes. Would that be the boys and girls club, or would that be a community club?
Oh, no, it was with Samir first.
Okay, so it was a boys and girls club at first, and then we saw his athletic ability and talent, so we decided to even do a little bit more of like fine tuning, correct? And from there on, I think it was probably, you said you were with Ignite for 3 years. It was a year later that you started getting the game, and can you remember a time where you took over a game? Because I can still remember a time, because I coached you, right? For how long? 2? A year? A 2. And I can still remember this game. Do you remember what game I'm talking about?
The Regina game.
It was the Regina game. Boy, Big Mike became big in Regina. Let me tell you, right? Do you remember that game? Were you like all over the court? Explain that game. How did you feel like when you made that first basket and the game continued on?
Which Regina?
Huh?
Which Regina game?
Oh, Which Regina game? He can't even remember because he was that good, yo. All right, whatever.
I just felt a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
Because right from the first point, like, okay, I'm ready. I made this. And then from there, it was just, I just went from there.
And no one could stop you. And you were hot on the foul line, weren't you? I remember that. I think you made all your free throws. I think you were on the line 10 times. You were on the line a lot. They fouled you a lot thinking you couldn't shoot. But I knew you could shoot. I knew that. All right. So, Big Mike is, are you trying out for provincial this weekend? You are. He's going to try out for provincial this weekend. This would be your first time? Yeah. And what are you expecting?
A lot of competition.
A lot of competition?
It's probably going to be really intense.
Yeah, pretty intense. Good. All right. Well, Big Mike's got an Instagram page. He's going to tell you where it's at. Go tell him.
Michael_A_431.
Michael. All right. So, one last thing before we go. When you came on to Ignite, what's one good thing that you came on Ignite and it was weak, your game was weak, and then all of a sudden you were an Igniter and all of a sudden it just like boom, it happened for you. What's one thing that happened for you? What was working for you? Weak, something was weak and now it's strong.
I just got more comfortable with my teammates.
Yeah.
Because like at first I was like really scared. I didn't really know what to do, but after a while I just got to know them a lot better.
Yeah? All right. So, did you have a weak left hand?
Yes, I did.
Did you get better at it? I think he's lying.
No, I'm not.
I think he's lying. Is he lying? We also have to know something about Big Mike, is that he's a PK. You know what a PK stands for? Pastor's kid.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. All right. Follow this guy. Thank you so much for the interview. Big Mike. All right, that concludes one of our interviews. We're going to continue on while players keep coming in because we're going to use this time to shoot, get them prepared for the provincial tryout. Next on my list is going to be another player from the 04, and I would like him to come over here. Owen, come on over here, buddy. All right, so this is another player for the 04 team.
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the Ignite camp so people are starting to watch?
I'm Owen Ham.
Oh no, he kind of covered the way he said it, so we're gonna try that again.
Hey, I'm Owen Ham.
Yeah, look at the camera, man.
I go to Archery Leach.
Oh, you don't have to tell him where you go.
What do I have to say?
You just say Owen Ham. All right, I'm gonna ask him a couple of questions and then he's gonna answer. So, Owen,
Yeah.
first time Igniter. How'd you hear about us?
Heard from Brody.
Brody.
And then Brody was talking about like no, some other kids were like knew Michael and Jason and stuff.
Oh.
And they said how they're like really good basketball.
Is that Michael? Was that like small Michael or big Michael?
Small one.
Not
the big one.
No. We know who the big guy is, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to mess with that guy. Anyways, so carry on.
And then yeah, he's like, I was from the community and stuff, and then we played against his team, and his dad was like, hey, you should try out for a club team sometime. And I'm like, why not?
And then you did. You showed up. Now, you walked into the gym. You saw all these guys. And you thought to yourself,
There's a lot of black guys.
there's a lot of... Now, we're not being racist here. It's just a matter of fact.
Is this live?
Huh?
Or is this like live or something?
Is this live or something? No.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm going to edit.
Okay.
But that's funny. The 04s, there are a lot of African players on the 04. Very athletic too. And some of them are getting recruited. But we are here to interview Owen. Owen Ham, and it's his first year. So, when you made the team, how'd you feel?
I was kind of surprised because I didn't really do good in tryouts, and then when you like gathers around the players that got picked, you're like, oh, you did a good job today. I just got confused and stuff. So.
You got confused.
I don't know.
There's a lot of things that players don't really understand when we are doing tryouts, right? And we see other things and they're thinking other things, right? And so we saw a lot of good things of controlling the pace, and a lot of coaches out there would second that and say, we like guards or little guys like yourself that can control the situation, control and manage the team. And that's what we saw, right? So Owen, are you trying out for the provincial this weekend? He is. And he is a 15U, born 04. This past weekend, where'd you guys go?
We went to Fargo.
How'd you guys do?
We didn't do that very good. We only won 1 out of 3.
Ooh.
Like the last game, I don't know, it just felt like we were supposed to.
You just didn't do it, eh? So, do you have any pre-game ritual that you do before games when you walk into the gym and you're ready for battle and you're gonna take on that team, and all of a sudden you get in the car, you have a certain ritual? What do? Do you have any ritual?
In the car, I just listen to
Songs?
and then I try to get myself a piece of gum to chew on, so it just calms me down.
Calms you down? What's your favorite song to listen to pump you up?
Just rap.
Rap?
Any kind of rap.
Crap?
Rap.
Oh, I thought he said crap. Okay, rap. Okay.
Yeah, rap.
So it gets you going a little bit. All right, and then do you have any other routine? Nothing? When you get into the gym? That's it, eh? Now, if one of your teammates were to go into your bag, would they find something that would surprise them and go, oh my gosh, Owen carries or has this in his? What would it be?
All I carry in my bag is my shoes and my goggles.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And my phone. That's it.
Nothing else. You don't have any like anime comic books?
No, I don't watch it.
You don't have any like, headbands, lotion
No.
for your skin?
I do that before I go.
Oh. All right. Owen, do you have an Instagram account page? Why don't you tell the viewers what it is?
It's _Owen Ham.
Underscore. You know, this underscore stuff is starting to get famous. I see a lot of people putting underscores. I think I'm gonna have to start doing that. Well, Owen, I appreciate the interview.
Thank you.
Oh, he wants to shake my hand. All right. As we conclude, we will continue to interview more and more Ignite players in our practices. Right now, we have a mix of 04s, 05s, and 03s in this gym. So, we just want to say thank you for coming up.